Yo, check the mic, 1, 2, you know the name. Kash is Korner, stepping in the wrestling game. From bell to SmackDown, be raw. We breaking down holes, breaking every law. Championship dreams, the struggle and the strife. We talking victories and the cuts of the knife. Every suplex, every pin, every broken hole. Stories of the ring, stories yet untold. From Raw to SmackDown, we analyze the scene. Who's taking the title? Who's the wrestling king? Defeats and triumphs, we lay it on the line. Cash's Corner, where wrestling's always prime. So lace up your boots and step into the heat. This is the podcast, you can't be beat. Cash Corner. Cash's Corner. Yo, check the mic, 1, 2, you know the name. Cash's Corner, stepping in the wrestling game. From bell to SmackDown, be raw. We breaking down holes, breaking every law. Championship dreams, the struggle and the strife. We talking victories and the cuts of the knife. Every suplex, every pin, every broken hole. Stories of the ring, stories yet untold. From Raw to SmackDown, we analyze the scene. Who's taking the title? Who's the wrestling king? Defeats and triumphs, we lay it on the line. Cash's Corner, where wrestling's always prime. So lace up your boots and step into the heat. This is the podcast, you can't be beat. Cash's Corner.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm guessing. Welcome back to Cash's Corner. Today, we are going over our picks over Elimination Chamber. And then
which we could have done live on your show if you weren't being lazy and not wanting to do the show the last couple times.
and after that, we're going to do wrestlers that we like and we don't like. And our last picks, he won.
Apparently, I won our Royal Rumble picks, but
I'm pretty sure you did, and the Saturday Night Main Event combined.
Cash's Corner on the Nonsensical Network. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share. Bio.like/Nonsensical Network. You gotta get that out there. Yeah, people know what we're on, where we're at.
That stuff.
Why don't you know all that stuff?
I only do one show. I don't need to know all that stuff. You do like all the shows.
I do all the things.
You're like the king of the show.
So, you're just going to jump right into Elimination Chamber? Okay.
Let's see.
We didn't do our picks live on air like we typically do. We actually just made those picks right before Elimination Chamber came on. He was at his mom's house. And I just texted him and said, send me your picks, fool.
And we did not cheat on our picks. Did not. I made sure that he told me his picks so he didn't cheat.
You're the only cheater.
Nuh-uh. I think like on the Royal Rumble picks, I should have credit on my picks for the winner in the Royal Rumble.
I don't even want to talk about the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble was a huge disappointment, shit show. There was no exciting returns. There was like no surprises. One. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. Shocker. Fucking Captain Part-Time. Roman Reigns, who has only been on Raw twice since the Royal Rumble, won the Royal Rumble. What a fucking jerk off.
And if they give him the title at WrestleMania, That's stupid. Okay. Stupid.
What's going on, Fireman Rich? How you been? Long time no see.
It's kind of stupid if he wins.
Yeah.
He barely shows up.
It'll be like his last title reign.
Yeah.
Shows up every couple months.
Defends it.
Doesn't do anything.
Defends it.
Yeah.
And then leaves.
Yep.
So. Alright, let's just go to.
However, Elimination Chamber was pretty good. I like the Elimination Chamber. And I think they're still partying. I think they're still partying in Chicago. Kicked off the night with the women's Elimination Chamber.
You picked Tiffany Stratton, and I picked Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
And
it came down to Tiffany and Rhea.
Yeah. And of course, I got my pick right.
Yep, you got your pick right there. But that was a cool match. That was a really good match. The women tore the house down. They kicked off Elimination Chamber.
Definitely, it was a good match for sure. Awesome match.
Very good. Good to hear, man. I catch your replays. Good to see you still doing your thing. What up, Kash? Very nice. Very evil. We'll get to that. And then speaking of the women, AJ Lee and Becky Boo Boo. Great to see AJ back in the ring.
Yeah.
You don't remember when AJ was around before. AJ was awesome. Love seeing AJ back. She looks great. She looks good in the ring. She's good on the mic as always. Becky Lynch is trash.
She doesn't even need the IC title.
And for the first time in 10 years, AJ competes in a singles competition for a title and wins.
We both picked AJ.
Yep, we both picked AJ Lee.
2 points for me, 1 point for you.
And then you had the men's Elimination Chamber. Did not disappoint.
Very good.
The guys did their thing. Shout out to my guy, Young OG, Javon Evans. That boy's bouncy.
Did you notice when he came out, like, you know how he shakes the camera?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, he was saying, I'm nervous.
Yeah. He had a good showing in his first elimination. Trick Williams had a good showing in his first elimination.
You picked Cody and I picked Randy.
I didn't pick Cody, and you picked Randy. But I did say Randy was going to win it because I knew they were going to set up somehow, some way for Cody and Randy at WrestleMania. And they did.
And Seth turning out to be the masked man.
Yep, and stomping Logan into oblivion.
Randy won that
because of Drew McIntyre interference.
Well,
because Drew McIntyre's a big baby back bitch.
Oh, you see, Randy did help Cody.
He did help Cody, but
you gotta take that to your advantage, though.
I ain't mad at it. RKO everyone. I'm a Randy Orton guy.
3 points for me, 1 point for you. Then of course Cody needs his little title match. Needs the title match because he's a big went. He can't deal with not having a title. He already finished the story. He doesn't need it. Of course, he won last night.
He's QB1.
Yeah, but he doesn't need the title. He's already had it so many times.
Randy's going to win it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and if Randy wins it, and then Cody gets his rematch, and Cody wins the title again.
Wow.
It's going to be stupid.
So Kash went. I went 2-2, and Kash went 4-0.
Punk. We both picked Punk for the World Heavyweight.
Yeah. Speaking of the World Heavyweight Championship? Is that what?
Uh-huh. Ben Balor and Punk. I picked Punk. Of course, he won.
Which was awesome. That was a great match. Balor looked good as always. Punk is the best in the fucking world.
Balor put Punk through a lot in that
match.
Finn was definitely the fresh man in that match.
And Punk went on to win. And it was a great night because it was in Chicago. AJ and CM Punk's hometown. Both of them victorious. Both of them title holders. For those who don't know, AJ Lee and CM Punk are married in real life. And they have been together for a very long time. Probably one of my favorite wrestling couples. So I'm super happy for both of them. But Elimination Chamber, overall grade, what would you give it? A? I can agree with that. I'd give it an A. Definitely.
Four picks.
They definitely, Royal Rumble was a huge
disappointment.
Yes, crap show, if you will. I need to get to it. You got to start watching, Rich. Yeah. He said he needs to be educated. He's a total noob. Before we get into our list of favorites and stuff, a lot's been going on. Obviously, we had the Royal Rumble, that Saturday night main event. You had, and speaking of Royal Rumble, Javon Evans, he's becoming one of my favorites. I like this kid a lot. I really like Javon Evans. He's entertaining as hell. Did you see the OG cutter that he hit from the top rope on, I can't remember who it was. The guy jumped off the top rope, and Javon came from the other corner and jumped and caught him with the OG cutter. That was sick. I have to look that up.
Are you sure that was on Raw?
I think it might have been I think it was Rio or Bravo or one of the guys.
It was Bravo.
Yeah, because Bravo.
Bravo. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in that tag team match.
Was it in the tag team match? Yeah, that cutter was sick. I like that kid. I like that kid a lot. But we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. WrestleMania is next month. April 18th and 19th in Las Vegas. With
do you know what else was very stupid about the Royal Rumble?
What?
Gunther winning the return, winning against AJ, then coming out as number 30, and then they took so long to give a tribute to AJ.
Yeah, they really did AJ kind of dirty, but he did get his Hall of Fame induction, which is awesome.
And the tribute in his hometown.
And his tribute in his hometown. I don't like the way they did AJ, but it
would have been cool if it would last longer.
Yeah. With like I said, road to WrestleMania, dude. Things are heating up. It always does this time of year. Wrestling gets crazy. You've got Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vakir for the women's WWE title on the Raw side.
Stephanie better retain.
I hope Stephanie retains, but it's probably going to be stupid Liv.
And if I bet you what's going to happen at WrestleMania, since Liv kind of pretty much caused Raquel the championship in that street fight. Raquel's going to cost her the championship in the.
You think so?
And I see the Judgment Day breaking up soon after what Finn did after the World Heavyweight Championship match, with his respect thing. I'm seeing the breakup here.
Yeah.
And Dom losing his title.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Then you got CM Punk versus part-time Roman Reigns.
Yes.
At WrestleMania. And then on the SmackDown side of things, Rhea versus Jade Cargill for the women's title, which I think Rhea's going to win that, but we'll see.
They have Jade winning. She barely defends it again. I'm winning.
And then made official last night, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes.
Cody doesn't need the title at all.
You really are becoming a Cody hater.
I like him, but he doesn't need it. Yeah. He's already had the title so many times.
Yeah.
He loses it and needs to go in the back of the line.
But for anybody
stop being a whiny butt.
Anybody who watches wrestling and gets excited for this time of year or whatever, Monday night on Raw. And did you watch it yet? Have you seen it? Did you watch the clip?
With
Punk and Roman.
Yeah, I saw what CM Punk said.
They went 100% off script with some real fucking heat between those two. And the things that they said to each other was wild. There's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight.
I did hear what CM Punk said to Roman. He told him that he's going to bury him right next to his father.
Yep. And then, of course, Monday Night on Raw. My guy. Seattle Mando Penta, the new IC champion, defeated Dom, who was cursed by Dan Helsing. Dan Helsing
was in the crate.
Yeah, Dan Helsing. That was huge. I love Dan. Dom was cursed by him because he didn't. And then Penta won. Finally, Penta has gold around his waist. It's taken way too long, but I'm happy to see my guy Penta with a title.
Yeah. Then Dan Hustle told Miz that he's gonna curse him if he doesn't help him.
Yeah, the Miz is gonna get cursed. I love Dan Hustle. He's awesome. Very evil. Very nice. But yeah, man, so lots of things are going on. If you guys are watching wrestling, if you guys pay attention to wrestling, it is that time of year. It is Wrestlemania. I'm excited for this year's Wrestlemania. I don't care that they're doing it in Vegas again. I think that's going to kind of become the thing, is they're going to be doing a lot of WrestleManias in Vegas. But whatever.
They do it 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Because soon enough, they're going to run out of, logo ideas. Vegas is known for a few things.
Yeah.
And soon enough, they're going to run out of logo ideas. Why?
Rich said his favorite back in the day when he was a kid, many, 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 many moons ago, during the APW, American Professional Wrestling, was Chief Jay Strongbow. I remember watching him when I was a youngster. He was a little bit older, but he was still wrestling. I remember watching him. Yep. WrestleMania 42, April 18th and 19th. And I have seen every WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching them since I was 2.
Yeah, because you're 44, right?
Yeah. I agree. James said he would like to see a Cody Rhodes heel turn.
Uh-huh.
I would too, especially since Randy Orton's kind of a babyface right now.
Well, I want to see at WrestleMania is how Cody and Sammy have had their little fights in the back. Sammy costing Cody the title at WrestleMania and get a Sammy heel turn.
Yeah, I think we're on the verge of a Sami Zayn heel turn.
Because I feel like what's gonna happen is that Sammy's gonna, after what he said to Randy, his talk with him, Sammy's gonna help Randy get the title, and they're gonna be like partners.
Okay.
And they're gonna start attacking Cody.
Nice shirt. Thanks. I love this shirt. I got it when we went to Raw last year. Yeah. So I think, what is this? The second? They were in Vegas last year, right? Uh-huh. So this is the second year in a row for WrestleMania in Vegas. Lots of and unfortunately and sadly, WWE has become a money grab since they've partnered with TKO and what is that? Riyadh Sports and stuff like that. I mean, they built that stadium out in Riyadh specifically for WWE, but they're going to be doing boxing and other events there. But it was built for, it's become, I remember back in the day, I could go to a Raw or SmackDown, and you'd spend maybe $100, and you could have really good seats. We went, I think it was $300, $400 for the 3 of us to go, and we were way in the top, way up top, way up high, down low seating. I don't know how anybody affords it. So yeah, it's unfortunately WWE has become a money grab. Yeah, I've literally watched every WrestleMania since the first one. I think I was like 2 years old, maybe 3, when the first one came out. So
It would have to be 2.
almost 3, something like that. And I've watched every one of them. Oh shit. So, and I get excited, for every WrestleMania. I get excited for wrestling. I'm 44 years old, and I still get excited for wrestling. I freaking love it. Nosebleed seats, pretty much. I mean, actually, we have a little. This is where we were sitting at. I don't know if that's it. Yeah, that was from our seats for the ring when we went to Raw. And that was my guy, Penta, doing the Penta strut. I think this is Yeah, so that's from our seats. Not terrible. I mean, you got the big jumbotrons, and you can see everything, and it's kind of cool. But man, I remember going back in the day and literally being able to get right down damn near ringside for like $100. But so, anything else you want to talk about before we get into our favorites and least favorites? And chat, feel free to chime in with your favorites if you're a wrestling fan.
I think I do.
Definitely nosebleeds. It would definitely nosebleeds, Rich. It would definitely nosebleeds. But yeah, ultimately, it's about the experience. It's about going. It's about being there. It's about being with the other fans because everybody gets into it. Everybody sings their favorite wrestler songs, does the chants. I think ultimately the experience with the other fans is what's really makes it fun. So, what you got? Anything else you want to?
Weird.
All right. So, you want to get into favorites and least favorites, and you're young, so you don't really know. You got a top 3. We'll go right now. You got a top 3 or top 5 right now, men. Favorites?
CM Punk, Randy, and Penta.
You just gonna do 3?
Yeah, you said top 3.
Oh, I said top 5. If
No,
you
you
can do
said top
5.
3.
I said top 3 and then I said 5.
Oh.
You don't listen.
You said top 3. Let me think. Jay and probably Javon Evans.
That's current roster top 5. Definitely CM Punk. No particular order. Definitely CM Punk. Randy Orton. Penta. Joe Hendry.
Forgot about him.
Joe Hendry. And I don't know. It's hard for a current roster just for 5 because there's a lot of people that I really like. I like Javon Evans. I'm gonna go Jacob Fatu. I'm gonna throw Jacob Fatu in my top 5. The Samoan Werewolf.
All right.
For current roster. What about women? I'll go first. AJ, Tiffy Stratton, Rhea, Kalani James, Kiana James, and who else do I like in the women's division? I'm gonna go with I can't remember her name. Sol Ruka from NXT.
Oh yeah. It's the same. How about professional wrestling?
Number 1 and least favorite, Gunther.
How dare you?
The ring.
Speak of his name.
The ring general, Gunther. He's a tool.
Mine probably gonna be Alexa Bliss, Rhea, Io, Sky, Tiffany, and
It's pretty hard to go off the main roster. Not a lot of people that.
oh, actually, and AJ. AJ Lee too.
It's just so Gunther. I'll give Gunther credit for transformation, because and he's just the ultimate heel, man. He's a guy that you just don't like because he is so good at being a heel.
I don't like him for being killed. He just sucks at wrestling.
And he's like a 3-move guy. Oh, I forgot all about Oba. Oba is one of my favorites right now. I freaking love Oba Femi.
That would be cool to see. Randy going turning heel, going back to the Legend Killer, facing Gunther.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, he said, "What a bonehead I am." Gunther he's getting a big push. I don't think that he necessarily deserves it, but he does. He's a heel, and he is an ultimate bad guy, and he does a great job at that. Yeah, he does. I mean, his job is to make people hate him, and people hate him.
I don't hate him for being a heel. I hate him for how bad he is at wrestling. Pretty much all his moves are copied off somebody.
So I think it's safe to say least favorite current roster is Gunther.
Yeah. I might just get a wrestler of him to be my test subject.
Yeah, I might have to take Jacob Fatu off my list and put Oba on there. The ruler.
With Kit Wilson. Said Oba mopped the floor with Kit Wilson.
He's mopped the floor with everybody.
Brock Lesnar would say otherwise.
Yeah, I want to see him. I want to see Oba, because Brock Lesnar talking about open challenge at WrestleMania. I'd like to see Oba.
Is it open challenge at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that's what Brock said.
So it was just for the past next Monday nights where he's there.
What about for one of your favorite all-time wrestlers?
Ooh.
Who's one of your favorites?
My favorite all-time? I'm going to give it to John Cena.
I thought you didn't really care for John Cena.
I didn't, but I can't really think of anybody. I didn't. I was a fan of him.
Yeah.
Here for I don't know, but I did care about him.
John Cena's the GOAT. John Cena is usually probably hands down the GOAT. He was a guy that could do everything, did everything, pushed people, didn't, he's been accused of burying guys, but never did I see him bury anybody.
He brought them up.
Anything, I mean, the whole rapper gimmick was kind of a Vince McMahon, I don't think this kid is going to make it, and I just want to push him out type bullshit. And John Cena ran with it and became a huge fucking star. There was no stopping John Cena, but John Cena definitely is a GOAT, is if not the GOAT. He's the best to ever do it, in my opinion.
Who was yours?
My all-time, Ottawa said Chris Benoit, because he's Canadian. Yeah, the bad guys are heels, and the good guys are baby faces in wrestling. And then you have guys like Randy Orton, who can do both sides of the fence and does it very well.
Or can just not, or sometimes just isn't either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to call a face heel. Some wrestlers like Randy Orton used to be neither. They were just there.
Rich said Hogan for him. What up, Wall Cephas? For me, one of my all-time favorites was Stone Cold or Sting. And to go back, I was never a big Hogan guy. I know Hogan had all the little Hulksters and stuff like that. When I was a kid, I fell into it, but I always liked I like Macho Man over Hogan. I always did. But
didn't you like Ric Flair?
Huh?
Did you like Ric Flair?
I love Ric Flair. I loved Ric Flair. The old Ric Flair. Ric Flair now, he's a mess. He's a poor guy.
I'm kind of surprised he's still alive. That's like if you barely touch him.
Yeah. Ric Flair was the best heel to ever do it. You loved the guy, but you hated the guy, and he backed up everything he said. Jet flying, limo riding, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun, kiss stealing. Can't keep these gators still. I got to dance all night. Woo! And he's a diehard Michigan fan.
He is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
To be the man, you got to beat the man. Shaman says, can't see me. No shit. Shaman might be John Cena because we can't see him. Stone Cold, yeah, Stone Cold was the shit, man. Stone Cold was the everyman wrestler like Dusty Rhodes was back in the day. He was the average guy. I mean, there was nothing spectacular about Stone Cold. 6'1", 250. He wasn't jacked. He wasn't ripped. He wore black trunks, black boots, drank a lot of beer. He swore like a sumbitch, and he beat the hell out of his boss. Stone Cold Steve Austin. He said what he wanted, did what he wanted, and there was nobody that said otherwise. He was just, I think that's why he resonated with so many wrestling fans, just because he was just like the normal average Joe guy. And I mean, I loved him. Macho Man was, like I said, I loved Macho Man growing up as a kid. And then as I got older and you realized how much of a absolute fucking scumbag Hogan was in the wrestling world, demanding money, demanding creativity rights, not losing to certain people, burying wrestlers, all for him to just get ahead, and screwing everybody he could in the long run. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there's ever going to be.
Your least favorite person of all time?
Least favorite person of all time? I don't know. Hogan's definitely up there. Definitely not my least favorite. Yeah, Shaman. I got Sting, Ultimate Warrior,
Snake.
Demolition, Hall of Fame inductees, class of 2026. I have some family ties to Demolition.
I have the least favorite person of all time, but wait, does the person current?
No, it can be whoever you want.
Oh, Gunther.
Gunther. I'm trying to think of a wrestler that I just absolutely hated and could not stand when I seen him, and wanted to make me almost change the channel. I mean, there were people in wrestling that, like Eric Bischoff. I can't stand that dude. He's a scumbag, but he wasn't really a wrestler.
Who was that guy?
He was he ran WCW and Jake the Snake, the Rockers. Hell yeah, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Lex Luger was the man. Jake the Snake was awesome. Actually, no, I think I can think of one. I never was a big fan of Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude. He was always a tool. He was just a fucking tool bag. He would kind of make me want to change the channel.
Freedom.
Who represented freedom? Jake the Snake. Hey, shout out to Diamond Dallas Page and DDP Yoga, because he's saving a lot of guys. Like, I also, yeah, man, I think it was like really like Hogan was probably the biggest one and it was more when I got older that I just could not stand Hogan. I couldn't stand his stupid face. He is what closed WC. Him and Hogan are what killed WCW.
Wow, he is.
Val Venus. Yeah, Val Venus was like a ripoff of but Val Venus was fun to watch. Like he was kind of a Ravishing Rick Rude ripoff, but he was entertaining and he was good in the ring. Ravishing Rick Rude was just a tool. I love like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Scott Hall was awesome to me, the bad guy.
We actually, I don't know. And I buy him on 2K24.
Yeah, Scott Hall.
And then now they are the world heavyweight and undisputed.
Kevin Sullivan was absolutely hated amongst other wrestlers. The guy was he was another snake. And he was dirty as shit too. Razor Ramon, the bad guy. Chico always had a toothpick in his mouth. And when they did the NWO back in the day, when they first started NWO, he would come out and he would do his, like him and Kevin Nash would come out and he would do his promo. And they would ask the city or like tell the city, say something about that if they came to see NWO and they would get booed. And he would chalk another one up for the good guy. he was a mess back then though. Razor Ramon, Razor's Edge, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh, you don't know about Hacksaw. You gotta take advantage of having like all the WWE classic stuff. I don't know what is it on ESPN now or whatever, and watch some of the old school wrestling.
Netflix. Yeah,
the British Bulldogs. Just the British Bulldog or the British Bulldogs?
You know somebody I don't like, but is very talented in the ring? Logan Paul.
Yeah, you got to give Logan Paul a lot of credit. Because when he first came to WWE, I thought it was just going to be some bullshit Logan Paul.
Because, like, I feel like what got him famous into WWE was he. And I thought it was just going to be, like, somebody just there and, like, just, like, then when he, like, made that Prime, I thought then he was going to use WWE for his drink to, like, promote it. I know. He's actually pretty good in the ring.
Yeah, you want to hate the kid. And like you said, I thought it was just like a gimmick thing. He wasn't going to take it seriously, but Logan Paul is a walking highlight reel in the ring. He's a douchebag, but you got to give him props, man. He performs, and he's had some great matches and some crazy ass highlight reels.
You know who's the opposite of that? Who I don't like and is not the best in the ring? Dominic Mysterio. Dominic
Mysterio is a douche canoe.
He gets a title. He doesn't defend it. Like when he had the IC title, he left and never and then they didn't make him extinguish it. Both his titles. And his whole moveset is just Rey Mysterio's moveset. That is all it is. It's just a Rey Mysterio. He's just a copy. He just don't want to be afraid.
Dominic is much like Charlotte Flair, which I gotta say, this new version of Charlotte Flair, she's kind of growing on me. I kind of like her with Alexa Bliss. Shout out to her finally getting something done with her flat ass, and actually now she can just fix those ginormous ears. But Dominic Mysterio is another one like Charlotte to me right now. He's just living off of his dad's fame and his dad's name and the Mysterio name and other. Now I will say shout out to Dominic Mysterio because when he comes out, his ring gear is a tribute to a lot of great luchador wrestlers, and like the way his hair is and his stupid mustache is a shout out to Eddie Guerrero, which was a great died way too soon. Eddie Guerrero was awesome. I don't like either one of the Paul brothers either. I'm with you, Shaman. But so that's a cool thing that Dominic does. but he's kind of just living off the Mysterio name.
But he doesn't do what Charlotte used to do, where she got everything from him. Like, I doubt.
Dominic definitely doesn't get the push that Charlotte's gotten because of who her daddy is. But you also have to remember that her daddy's best friends with Triple H.
Dominic doesn't do that. I'm guessing he tries too little. Yeah. Maybe just a little.
No, he definitely lives off of his daddy's name.
Yeah.
But late great Eddie Guerrero. That's the matches you should watch. Some Eddie Guerrero.
I know that him and Ray had a ladder match for custody of Dom.
Yeah, because Eddie. But they also tag team together, and they were a great tag team. They had Latino Heat with China, Mamacita.
Who else is there? Finn Balor. He's like a man that it's meant to like people don't want to like, but
I think a lot of people like Finn Balor, even when he's a heel. I mean, Finn Balor's great. You know, back in the day, you had your legitimate bad guys. This is the thing that I miss about. I kind of miss. You know, back in the day, you had your bad guys, and they were always bad guys. There wasn't a whole lot of flipping back and forth, heel turns, face turns, da 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 da. Like you had back in the day, I remember you had the Iron Sheik, who I guess in reality was a super nice guy, and all the wrestlers loved him. But back in the day, you hated him because you had he hated America, and he was Iranian or whatever, and he hated America. Death to America! I spit on you, and then. You did have the really big heel turn back in the day, Sergeant Slaughter, who was always America this, America that. He was an American hero, Sergeant Slaughter. He even was in G.I. Joe, the cartoon. And then he turned and joined the Iron Sheik and all them and went against Hogan and Lex Luger and whatnot.
Luger from Snoop.
Yeah, the propaganda, man. You wrestling played into real life world conflicts with who was the Russian guy that would team up with the Iron Sheik? I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
But even you've always had America versus because Yokozuna when he destroyed, I think it was Hogan. Which Yokozuna played a Japanese Samoan or sumo wrestler, but he was actually Samoan. He's part of the Ananola family tree with The Rock and all of them. He crushed Hogan, and Lex Luger came out and smashed him and took the belt from him, flew the American flag.
I remember him, and he was the.
Yeah, Sergeant Slaughter became a bad guy. Whose finishing move? Yokozuna? That splash?
You know he was a big dude.
We don't see that much anymore. You had it for a short time a few years back with Mustafa Ali.
What?
Our quote unquote enemies in the world and the wrestlers would portray their countries and be bad guys. And then the all-American wrestler hero like Jack Swagger back in the day, he was
I'm gonna grab my wrestling bag so we can name our wrestlers.
The great internet world.
I'm gonna go grab my wrestling bag so we can name our wrestlers.
The Lex Yoko match was legendary. I can't believe that they had Lex. Hey, Kash, grab me up. I can't believe that they had Lex squash Yoko, though. That was insane. Bam Bam Bigelow. Bring me a Pepsi real quick since you're up running around. Bam Bam Bigelow was awesome. Big Bad Vader was awesome. These, there's bad guys that you weren't supposed to like, but how could you not like them? They were freaking awesome. Sid Vicious, was crazy. What's going on, Gracie? Sid Vicious was an absolute lunatic. I always wanted to see thank you, a partnership between Sid and and Rick Steiner, because they were both a little touched in the head and not very bright.
What about Edge?
Edge, the rated R superstar, he was the fucking man. He was another heel that people liked.
Actually, I have a poster of him, like old him. Edge.
Can't see him. Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man went back and forth between a good guy and a bad guy. Remember when he feuded with the Big Show, Paul White, and like disrupted his mom's funeral and all kinds of crazy shit.
Big Boss Man. Who was the guy that would dress up as a cop?
That was Big Boss Man.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
And then James Ottawa's favorite wrestler was the Mountie. I mean the Mountie. He was a Canadian Mountie.
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker? I like Braun Breaker.
Yeah, he's a heel, but he's
the son of the dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner.
He is fat.
Yeah, he is.
Like, can we?
You guys remember when Big Boss Man and the Mountie had their feud?
I know.
That was so goddamn corny. You should look up that on YouTube.
What?
Big Boss Man versus the Mountie.
All right. The Rock.
Never. Okay, there's one of my least favorites right there. The Rock. Never liked The Rock. I never cared for The Rock.
He's the biggest part timer. Bigger than.
Well, he wasn't back in the day. You had to remember he was around in the Attitude Era. Now he's like got a Hall of Fame contract, or you know, he's got a Legends contract, so he doesn't have to be full time. You know, The Rock. I never cared for The Rock. The Bushwhackers. One of them is still alive in wrestling.
Bushwhacker.
Cousin Luke, I think, maybe. I think he might still be alive, and he's still wrestling in the Independents. I just seen a video the other day. He was wrestling. The Bushwhackers, they were Australian tag team, and they used to come out, and they'd go like this when they would come to the ring, and then they would like lick each other's armpits and lick each other's heads. They were crazy. They were crazy. But they were fun to watch.
Yeah, Randy Orton. We already talked about him.
The Mountie. Dude, I'm telling you, now I want to go back and see if I can find the feud between Boss Man and the Mountie. The Mountie was such a terrible character.
All right, what about Goldberg? How do you feel about Goldberg?
I like Goldberg. Yeah, you know what I don't like about Goldberg is that he all the squash matches and all the like big names and top names that they buried in his run.
I was displayed true too.
I liked I never liked The Rock. I was never a Rock fan. He was just a loudmouth douche.
I don't think this plays a tribute to any wrestler.
You'd have to look it up. Like there's on this, like he's got the wings from his dad's mask on his pants, and then his boots are tribute. Oh, no, that's just Judgment Day. But like if you look up Dom Mysterio and his ring gear, it'll show what each famous luchador that it represents.
Did his Calprint ones represent any wrestlers?
Yes, there's somebody out there.
Okay,
he is a terrible actor. I'm not a fan of The Rock as an actor. He's the same character in every movie. We get it. You got muscles. We get it. You're gonna beat up everybody. I think somebody told me, and I know somebody told me this, but I should really Google it. Allegedly, in his contract as an actor, it's set up that if he has a fight scene, he's to never lose a fight scene in his movies.
What? I think that makes the movie better when the main character loses a fight. I feel like that makes the movie way better. Mm-hmm. Okay, what about the Ultimate Warrior?
Ultimate Warrior was one of my favorites. He's one of my all-time favorites. New Zealand. What do you mean, James? New Zealand.
All right. What we got?
Doom was a great movie, and that was early on. Like a couple of his early movies were cool. Walking Tall was good. The Rundown was good with Stifler.
I just watched The Rundown. It was on. Jimmy put it on, and I just.
Yeah, I like that. Doom was good. But yeah, I mean now it's just nah.
What about The Fiend?
Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, R.I.P. Gone. Man, I like
the one he was when Randy Orton caught him on fire.
Yeah, it was after Randy set him on fire. I like.
Triple H.
He was a royal. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the blue blood.
Oh, what about LA Knight? How do you feel about LA Knight?
I like LA Knight.
LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Let me talk to you.
Ooh, that's sad.
Yeah, right. So I'm not. That's not a Mandela effect. That might be a real thing. What? I'm going to do my homework and I'll bring that up tonight when I'm doing the show. What? Shaman, don't let me forget.
What?
Oh, the Bushwhackers were from New Zealand. I thought they were from Australia. My bad, James. Either way, I love those fucking guys. They were awesome.
What are you doing your homework on?
If that's in The Rock's contract, that he doesn't lose a fight. I don't like Roman Reigns. The only time I've ever liked Roman Reigns was when he was in the Shield. I don't like that WWE has continuously force-fed us Roman Reigns.
Actually, need a new Roman.
And he can't get over. The only time he can get over is when you put him in a group like the Bloodline, and it's not even so much Roman getting over as much as the other members of the Bloodline.
I might need a new Roman because his legs go.
Yeah, the early stuff was cool. With The Rock, but then he got too big and became too Hollywood. And
for my birthday, you should give me like a new Roman because like his legs go all over.
Oba, you think Oba? You know what? I would take Oba and Bobby Lashley in his prime. I would take Oba and Brock Lesnar in his prime.
How do you feel about Bobby Lashley?
I like Bobby Lashley.
All right.
I also won't ever say anything bad about Bobby Lashley because I've seen Bobby Lashley fight in the MMA, and I've seen him absolutely destroy everything in his path. Woo! Rick motherfucking Flair, baby.
How do you feel about Matt?
I liked Matt Riddle, but he shot himself in the face and ruined his career.
Wasn't he like a drug addict?
Well, no, he just smoked weed, but he was a douche.
Just chill.
I think so. I think when they merged the XFL and UFL, I don't know how much The Rock has to do with that anymore, but I think you might be onto something, Rich.
How do you feel about Undertaker?
Undertaker's the fucking man.
I do have one question.
Undertaker used to scare me when I was a kid. Not like scare me, but when he made his debut at the Survivor Series, what was that, 91, 92 Survivor Series?
1890.
I was like
16,000 is what I was because you're an old man.
I was like, yeah, I'm an old man. I was like, who is this monster? And then Undertaker was early on in his career, he kind of scared me. But I liked him, and he had a great run. Undertaker was one of those guys that I liked throughout his entire career. Heel run, babyface run, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if he was Undertaker, if he was the Dead Man, if he was the American Badass, if they were the Brothers of Destruction with Kane. Like even when Undertaker tried to crucify my man Stone Cold, I still liked the Undertaker. I didn't like him a lot back then because I thought he was going to crucify Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he was still badass. That's the Dead Man, and he's one of a kind.
How do you feel about Cody Rhodes' coat?
I like Cody Rhodes' coat. I like his skull mask that he wears.
Yeah, too bad. I would like to see him wear it more.
Crush, the third member of Demolition. What a complete fucking waste. I don't know which was a bigger waste. Crush is the third member of Demolition, or Heidenreich trying to bring back the LOD. Okay, he does still co-own it. Okay. I wasn't sure how much he was still involved with that, with the merger and everything. Speaking of the UFL, we got a team right here in Columbus now. Yes. Columbus Aviators.
Well, it's there on the main.
Man, I can talk old school wrestling forever, and you have no idea what I'm talking about.
How do you feel about El Grande Americano 2.0?
I don't like 2.0. I like the new original El Grande now that he's a baby face.
How do you feel about?
Gracias.
How do you feel about?
Oh, shoosh.
How do you feel about Bravo and Ravo?
What a bunch of tools.
I don't like Bravo.
Bravo and Rio.
Bravo.
No, it's Rio.
It's Bravo.
It's Bravo and Rio.
Why would it be Rio? It's Bravo.
Or Rio. I don't know.
It can't be Rio because that's a tag team. It's Bravo.
No.
Google it.
Google it.
You Google it.
You Google it. I don't like Los Americanos. I don't like Ludwig Kaiser.
I don't like Bravo and Ravo. I like Bravo and Ravo. I don't like Grande Americano.
El Grande Americano.
It don't say.
Yeah, it does. I just have to go to the right one. Yeah. Bravo. Rayo, right? Rayo.
Bravo.
Bravo Americano, Rayo Americano, and El Grande.
I like them both. I don't like.
That's Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates.
You do. It is?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, go back to that. Let me see if I real quick. I need to look at them better.
Goldust was amazing. Shaman. Dude, that man, this is the thing that kills me with Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon did everything in his power to try to bury and shit all over the Rhodes family. From Dusty Rhodes with the black and yellow polka dots. And Dusty owned that shit, man. Owned that shit.
I don't see it.
To Dustin when he did Goldust.
I don't see it.
And Goldust absolutely killed that shit, owned that shit, and became a fucking legend because of that shit. The fucking that he would do and the stutter and everything else and the Booker T Goldust tag team was fucking hilarious. And Shattered Dreams. He had the parking lot brawl with fucking Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. I ran that man over with a Cadillac.
Who was there again?
Goldust, Cody's brother, older brother, Dustin.
How do you feel about Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels is the man.
HBK.
I even liked it when he threw Marty Jannetty through Brutus the Barber's playing window.
You can't do it.
I
kind of did the poo.
Yeah, I mean, and shout out to Cody Rhodes because before he left and became an absolute superstar, you know, they tried to do the same thing with him with Stardust, and he absolutely owned that shit. You know, but Goldust was awesome, man. I did like Goldust. Seen it after the first year.
How old is Goldust now? Because he was in AEW and he looked pretty old.
Who, Goldust?
Yeah.
Well, he's Dustin Rhodes now. Yeah, he's like 65.
How far apart are they from age?
20 some years. They got different moms, I believe.
They just I thought they were pretty close in age.
Goldust and Booker T were fucking hilarious together. Yeah, we got the Columbus Aviators. We're gonna try to go to some games this year. Yeah, that's just what The Rock does. He does all these business ventures, and then he just kind of hangs back in the back and doesn't do much.
Has the UFL started yet?
Nah, this month I think.
Did they do like a playoff and like a Super Bowl?
They do their championship games and their playoffs and stuff.
I'm guessing their season ends when our season starts.
I seen it. I was telling you a thing that somebody put on social media that we haven't had a funny tag team since Goldust and Booker T, but we have the potential to have the single-handedly the greatest tag team of all time and the most hilarious tag team of all time if WWE were to put R-Truth and Danhausen together. Very evil, very confused. And I was like, hell yeah. Is Dustin only 56? I thought he was older than that.
He looks old.
Well, Dustin's been through it, though. Dustin's been around for a long time.
And when he was in AEW, I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, he really is, yeah. I had to double check you, Ottawa. That's wild.
I want to see him without the paint. No, for being 56, he still looks pretty good.
He looks a lot like his dad.
Yeah, for being 56, he still looks pretty good.
He's still performing. He still looks good in the ring and everything. So.
Speaking of
Billy Gunn is a goddamn freak of nature.
Speaking of, what did you do?
It's still up. I just switched windows real quick so I could publish that before it goes away. Or I have to redo it, and I have to wait way too long to do that show anyways.
What? Dust to Red Threat? No. Goldust, right? Is his brother's name?
Yeah, Goldust.
Speaking of him, and I'm pretty sure he was in an AEW, but AEW, just in a regular match, they put wrestlers for a lot.
Who?
In AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Like Darby Allin, when he's in like an Extreme Rules match, I'm surprised that man is dead.
Yeah, Darby Allin. I hope he gets to WWE eventually. Darby Allin's awesome.
I think he used to.
Yeah, Billy Gunn is a goddamn freak of nature. How that man looks the way he does at 62 and still performs in the ring is wild. Yeah, badass Billy Gunn.
I need to search him.
March 20. There you go, Cash. UFL starts March 27th. Sunday, March 29th is the first Columbus game. Columbus Aviators versus the Orlando Storm.
Oh.
I think the first home game is, I don't know if that's a home game or if it's the first one's at the beginning of April. I'm excited to go see the Aviators for two reasons. A, I'm really happy we got a home team that I can finally root for. And B, it's in the old historic Crew Stadium.
What do you mean you can finally root for?
I've been rooting for Michigan in the UFL, but now we got a home team. Because I really don't have a dog in the fight in UFL. I just watch it to watch it. But now we've got a home team, so like.
I thought you were talking about in football in general. I was like,
no, UFL.
No.
AEW does have some great matches. They got some great wrestlers. They got some great wrestlers in AEW. But Tony Khan doesn't know what he's doing. And the Jackson brothers are fucking douche canoes. Okay, there's another wrestlers I can't stand. Matt and Nick Jackson. I cannot stand those Hardy wannabes. So, it's hard to watch AEW, but some.
Is that him now?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
I mean, he's like jacked too. Like he's completely jacked. Yeah, that's him now. Completely fucking jacked.
He still looks awesome.
He
looks like he's about your age.
He's not he's older than me.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he looks about your age.
He's in much better shape than I am for being almost 20 years older than me.
Yeah, he's got no.
But, yeah. I would love to see like Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page, Darby Allin, Brody King, Banditos. There's a lot of AEW wrestlers that I would love to see make the jump to TNA, NXT, the main roster, whatever. I was so happy that Royce Hobbs, or Royce Keys, Powerhouse Hobbs is in WWE now.
Is he like on NXT? Because ever since he debuted,
I don't know. He just debuted at WrestleMania, and I haven't seen him since.
What do you mean?
Or not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble.
Because no, I think he probably is. But what was I gonna say? Oh, Hangman Adam Page, if he loses against MJF, he might come to AEW.
I would like to see MJF come to WWE. It'd be a rude awakening for him, but I would like to see him come to WWE. Yeah, Rich. It's the historic Crew Stadium. It was where the Columbus Crew, our Major League Soccer team. It's where they originally played at before they got their new dome that they have now. Lower.com.
Real play for like the big soccer.
Yeah, Major League Soccer.
It's like with like Brazil and like them.
No, they play Major League Soccer like Americans, like the NFL and NHL and stuff like that, professional.
I don't know if they're like World Cup type stuff.
Friday, April 3rd. Adam Page. I like Adam Page a lot, dude.
You know, it's kind of funny when Hangman Adam Page and MJF had that talk on last Wednesday with the flip coin.
Oh yeah, when MJF tried to cheat and
like everybody that he's like had.
Nobody likes MJF. MJF is a modern day Ric Flair, and I would love to see him in WWE. But it would be a quick, fast, rude awakening for MJF to come to WWE because he's been a big fish in a small pond for most of his career, and to be on that level and that stage, he'd get his ass handed to him, and he'd be a whiny little bitch too. I think he's a whiny little bitch.
He would be like somebody like in the Judgment Day, but like.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, AEW's got a first home game for the Aviators is Friday, April 3rd, 8 p.m. versus the DC Defenders.
April 3rd?
Kash, did you and your dad have talk about having a guest on your show? You want to get any wrestlers on the show?
Yeah.
There you go. Let's send them my way, Wally. We'll book them. I think my guest that I had on Tuesday, he's a big wrestling fan, Mark Mason. And he might actually come up and talk some wrestling with us sometime. But he knows some wrestlers too. He's up in the Cleveland area.
Huh.
So he knows some wrestlers too that he said he would, if we were interested in, he would hook us up with. And Wally's got a guy too. So, yep, we'll set him up. Maybe we can set him up for not next week, but the following weekend when you come back.
Yeah.
We can have our first professional wrestler on here. And you can ask some wrestling questions.
Yeah.
And you can see what a real champ looks like. This guy. All the belts. No, I'm just kidding.
3 fake belts, except for one.
Wally will hook you up. Wally said he'll hook you up.
You always belts weren't even defended. Only said none of these belts.
I defend these belts every time I turn this camera on.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Put it on the line next time we do picks.
I defend these belts every time I turn that camera on because these belts say that I'm the greatest podcast host of all time. All right,
next time we do picks, you put all 3 on the line.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'll put all 3 of them on the line next time we do picks. But if you lose, you have to put the dishes away, take the trash out, sweep the floors, clean your bathroom, like clean it.
No, you don't.
And let's see. We'll figure something else out. You have to do all that for a month. A month of you being here.
I only have to do 3 things. 3.
All with the toothbrush. I don't know if Wally called me a fake champ or you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Wally, says James Otto. So it's like 2 months that you have to do it because you're only here 2 weeks a month. Oh, you don't want that? You don't like those? You don't like those stipulations?
I'm calling you out because you never defend.
I'm just calling you out.
I'm calling you out.
What I have
my title on the line.
I have that's my title.
You're like Roman and Dominic Mysterio, Jade Cargill combined.
I put them up every time I turn that camera on.
You're like Jade Cargill.
Nobody.
Just wear it. You just wear it.
Nobody has.
I defend my title.
Nobody has successfully stepped up and proven me wrong.
Fine, I'm gonna call you all on their show. I'm gonna tell them all to make you defend it.
Well, Wally said you're a big champ. Nobody wants to smoke.
It's not my fault.
They're afraid.
Last time I checked, I gave you the milk on this. 4 out of 4.
Oh, calm down. You won 1.
What do you mean? I won our first one, I'm pretty sure. Then the one after that, I've had this title.
Wally said he'll challenge me.
Do it tonight.
You
know what?
I'll just take your fucking credentials away from you, Wally, and then you can't do shit.
How educated is the young wrestling?
I will not be cursed because I acknowledge Dan Hassing.
I'm gonna curse you. I'm gonna figure out somebody that knows wrestling as good as you, and I'm gonna make you guys do it.
This is the that one, not that one. That one right there. That's the very nice, very evil championship. I acknowledge Dan Housen.
I'm gonna find somebody.
No, you can't quit. I won't allow it.
I'm gonna find somebody that knows wrestling almost better than you.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that know wrestling better than me.
Then I'm gonna make you guys have a trivia over it. Whoever wins gets the titles.
Are you gonna write the trivia questions?
Yeah.
I'll win that.
No. What?
Yeah, you're gonna write the trivia questions.
How are you gonna win that?
Because you're gonna ask me for the questions, and then I'll already know the answers.
No. I'll.
Just like the man himself said. Hot Rod Roddy Piper.
Last time I checked, I'm the champion, so you can't be talking.
Just when you think you know all the answers, I change the questions.
Last time I checked,
and then I'm gonna smash a coconut on your head.
Last time I checked, I have all my titles and them are real titles. You also does want to be titles.
How are mine want to be titles? Those are custom.
These two aren't real. That one was never defended. That was just.
Yes, it was.
Stone Cold.
That was Stone Cold had a custom belt. It was the Smoking Skull belt. He defended it, just like John Cena defended the Spinner belt. That was his World Heavyweight Championship belt that he had made, and he wore it into the ring and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we only have one real title. One real title.
Got a guy that'll give it. Dude, I know. There's a lot of people out there that probably know way more about wrestling than I do.
Why are they doing that?
The camera's autofocus and shit. Sounds like Kash changed the rules, pretty much. Change those questions. No, there's a lot of people. I'm pretty good at trivia. I mean,
yeah, but you cheat.
I mean, I don't cheat. In the last trivia show that was on here, I reigned supreme. I was dominant over my opponents.
No, because
I think I lost one time by one question.
Yeah, well, because you don't know why.
Because I'm great.
Well, not to be rude or anything, because maybe those people are just not as educated as you. And everything, you probably cheat.
I don't have to cheat.
You probably try to figure out the.
You say I cheat at a game that it is impossible to cheat at.
What?
That game that we were playing that one time, is it possible to cheat at?
You can't do it. I bet you on those trivia, you would figure out a way to get the question that it just Blazes better ask, and then.
Yes, the questions that he made up and nobody knew until he asked them.
I bet you asked him.
No, I'm just that good. How do you cheat at trivia? That's what Rich wants to know.
Looking up the answers?
I don't have to cheat. I'm just that damn good.
No, you cheat.
I'm smart.
You cheat.
I know things about things.
And I told you would cheat on that game. Buggy did. Buggy did is what
you both did, using your phone.
Probably did use your phone.
Some people may have been doing that because they didn't have their camera on.
You probably did because you always have your phone right there.
Chat EPT. I love my Chat GPT.
EBT.
I know. I love my Chat GPT.
I'm not even holding the title. That's how good I am.
Mm-hmm. And you can, if you need to, if you need to Google stuff. Makes badass logos that you don't even use, you prick. Yeah, you can definitely use your phone to Google answers.
I think during this, spice it up on Wrestlemania picks. I'm gonna bring a new title in.
You're gonna bring a new title in for WrestleMania? That's the original. This was the this was the original belt that I created back when we were doing nonsensical nonsense all the time, and one of our first competitions was the starting 5, and we would do a list of 5, like your top 5 favorite snacks or whatever, and then we'd put them up on social media and let people vote on whose list was the best. And I used to smoke Jeff and Tony like crazy, and Michael, the big dog.
I'm gonna bring a new title out, and that title is gonna be like the rank title they do for the champions. Like,
That was before I could buy those.
I can't remember. It's like that championship that Cody and
What title is it? Just go get it.
No, I'm trying to think of the title name.
The AEW one?
No, it's like an actual title that WWE has right now. It's like for Crown Jewel. That like the two.
Oh, the champion. What is that? What is that? Wally or Ottawa? What is that they do? Where they do the champion versus champion?
Yeah, like I think
the Crown Jewel champion or something.
I think the people that have it right now is Liv and Steph. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Liv and Steph have it right now. No, wait.
They get like a ring or something like that. They don't get an actual belt.
Well, no, the belt. They get the belt, but they leave it in Riyadh, and they get a ring.
Yeah.
Like then the title. I'm gonna bring the title for WrestleMania, and it's gonna be like that championship where whoever wins that WrestleMania wins it, has it till the next WrestleMania.
Just strictly a WrestleMania title. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. Crown Jewel, Clash of Champions. It's the Crown Jewel Championship. I don't remember isn't there a name of it?
Yeah, it's like I think it's just Crown Jewel Championship.
That's where they do the champion versus champion. Who like the champion of champions is or something like that.
Yeah, it's like the undisputed and the world heavyweight goes at it, then the women's world champion and the WWE.
I thought Cody got it last year, or the last one, because it was Cody and Seth Rollins, wasn't it?
And Seth won.
Did Seth win?
Yeah. Then I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it's Crown Jewel. It's definitely Crown Jewel.
No, I think Seth and Stephanie have it right now.
Stephanie has it for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Cody and Liv. Cody and Liv won the first one, I think.
Yeah, and then I think Seth and Cody went at it. Then Seth won. Then I think Tiffany and Stephanie went at it for it, and then Stephanie won. I don't remember. I didn't watch it because I was back there. WO Click Road Operation. Yeah.
As of October 11, 2025, Crown Jewel event in Perth, Australia. WWE Crown Jewel Championship belts are held by Seth freaking Rollins and Stephanie Vaquier. They defeated Cody and Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, that's what I said. Then, the first 2 people that won it was Cody and Liv. It's what it was. Cody. It was Crown Jewel, Cody and Liv. They won it just the last month. I think we just said it. Wally.
Yeah. Cody and Liv, they won the last round. Yeah, they won the last one. Okay. Yeah. Anywho's. We'll figure it out. We'll get there eventually. Hit the old Google box and ask Google. Oh, he said, shut it, Kash.
You're on my show. You know what? I'd ban you from till tonight. You're banned until tonight.
Banned until tonight.
I'm pretty sure it was you that didn't even spell my name right at first. Pretty sure it was you.
Didn't. What else you got? What else you want to talk wrestling wise?
I don't think I have.
What are we doing next time?
Oh.
We're gonna do a guest next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll promote that. We'll start promoting who our guest is gonna be once Wally and I figure that out.
And then
Ban forever.
no ban for
I overrule Kash. I unban you.
I ban you from my show.
Okay. Let's see how that works out for you.
And I'll just bring somebody new up.
Who you gonna bring up new?
I don't know. I'll find somebody. I'll just get a collection of people.
A collection.
Yeah. And
Wow.
then I'll ban you and I'll ban Wally.
The Vision.
Yeah.
You can do your own Vision.
Yeah.
They're dropping like flies. Them boys in the Vision are dropping like flies.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be low.
Braun's hurt.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson, yeah, the Bronze are hurt.
Next thing you know, it's gonna be Logan. And then it's just gonna be Austin Theory. They're like flies going into
Paul Heyman's probably dead. We don't know what happened to Paul Heyman. Did you see that Monday night?
Yeah, that stuff came out and stomped him.
Hit him with the chair and stomped him, and then they put him in the ambulance. You see who was driving the ambulance? Look at LA Knight. Jimmy came out and beat the hell out of Logan Paul and Austin Theory, and then after they put Paul in the ambulance, and then the camera went up to LA Knight, and he said, "Don't worry, he's going to get the treatment he needs." Yeah. And drove off with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman might be a MIA for the next couple of weeks.
He might even be alive. You never know.
Dude, I'll tell you what, WWE is massive, and the Kingdom of Riyadh. They've been doing Crown Jewel there. Like I said, they built a whole for this last event. That what they do in Riyadh Rumble.
Yeah.
For the Royal Rumble, they built an entire freaking stadium for WWE events. I mean, they're going to do boxing and other stuff there, but it was essentially built for WWE. It is massive over there. They've been doing shows in Riyadh now for the last few years. They do Crown Jewel there. And I think it's great. The fans are insane. Excuse me. And the women wrestlers, some of the gear that they wear, you know, because they have to be covered from the neck down. So they wear like these jumpsuits. The gear that the women wear in Riyadh are insane.
Like their Rumble gear pretty.
Yeah.
Like some people were thinking that they look, a couple of them look like Power Rangers.
Yeah, some of the women had like Power Ranger themed gear. Oh yeah, they still do all the chair shots, trash cans, tables, ladders, kendo sticks, ring bell. They do it all. Yeah, WWE is massive over there, Rich. I know you got a couple people or one or two people that watch your show from out in that area. You'll have to ask them if they know anything about it. It's
Wait, hold up. He's got people from Riyadh watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's WWE is a big time thing over there, and the fans love it, and they go all out every time they go over there. WWE goes all out, and it's a whole 4-day big event with the fans and everything like that. And they show up and show out, man. They get loud and they get crazy, and they love it.
What was
I don't know what you sent me. It just said, here's one of the guys. Wally.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the ladies had Power Ranger themed outfits on. It was pretty cool.
It's definitely the Yellow Ranger. That's why WrestleMania will be over there.
I think WrestleMania would be cool over there.
I think they're doing it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, you have to ask them. And it is beautiful out there. I mean, you see all the camera footage and the behind the scenes stuff. It's gorgeous out there. Why not? It just sucks for us fans here in America because, like, the shows are on at 2:00 in the afternoon, or it works out because it was nice to be able to watch Royal Rumble on a Saturday.
Also, like it's on like it's also like really late there.
Yeah, it's late there. It was like 9, 10 o'clock their time when it starts. So they start the pay-per-views at like 10 o'clock or something there, and then they go until like 2 in the morning. So, or the PLEs, premium live events. They're not pay-per-views anymore. Premium live events. So.
It's storming.
It is storming.
Are you guys gonna make it to the gym?
Yes, we have to go.
Your car's gonna be the gym for you and
Kayla's not very
she took a nice nap on the couch.
No, I didn't.
She's not very excited about going to the gym.
It looks like you're out.
You
know, if it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think you're right, Rich. I think it is 7 hours. We looked it up during the Royal Rumble because we were curious. Because I was like, what time is it there? Yeah, something like that. Because it was like almost 2 o'clock in the morning, or it was after 2 o'clock in the morning when the Royal Rumble was over. Hold on a second, Wally.
Dawn of the Danger.
Deranged. Is it Brandon Garver? Wally?
Ow.
Oh, he's a cutter.
What's it supposed to mean?
That's so do you know how they make themselves bleed in wrestling?
Bleed, yeah.
Like back in the day they used to have like razor blades in their tape and stuff, and they would like or like if Cody was gonna make Randy bleed when he would be like down hitting him, he would slice him. Yeah. But you can tell by the scars on his head. Like if you look at some of the old school wrestlers like Ric Flair or Abdullah the Butcher or whatever, their heads are all like wrinkled up from all the scarring from how many times they cut themselves. Yeah.
Dane of the Danger. I have the grapple. Yeah.
Okay, Wally, I got it. Yeah. I got anything else you want to talk about wrestling wise?
No.
Are you done? Are you tapping out?
Yeah.
Are you quitting?
No.
Like John Cena?
We will be back.
What?
I said we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
When?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Is that how you're closing the show? We'll be back 2 weeks.
No. All right. Do you have anything else?
I don't have anything. Well, I don't have anything else wrestling wise. But apparently, I got to close it all out.
I don't know. I only do one show. You do like
1 million.
Yeah.
I'm the laziest guy on the network. What are you talking about? I don't do anything.
You are the laziest dude. All you do is you're just a bum on the couch all day.
I am a bum on the couch all day. All right. What you got to say?
Thanks for watching Kash's Corner. We will be back in 2 weeks doing our interview.
Yeah, hopefully we'll sign it, or we'll get this gentleman all lined up. I don't know how gentle he is, but we'll get him lined up, and we'll have a guest in 2 weeks. Cash the Slacker and Fake Champ. Wally's talking all kinds of mad shit on you.
I'm gonna ban you. You're gonna go to the dungeon. You're gonna become a bug.
Hey, Rich, good seeing you again, my friend. Long time no see. You take care of yourself. Enjoy your Saturday. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, don't be a stranger, badge.
And thanks for hanging out. Yes, thanks for hanging out with us right here on Cash's Corner. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Hopefully start... he said don't threaten him with a good time. Whoa.
Ban you.
Locking Wally in a dungeon isn't a bad idea.
You are... Aren't you supposed to be banned, Wally?
Yeah.
I banned you.
I unbanned him.
I ban you. It's silent.
All right. So, yep. Thanks for hanging out here on Cash's Corner. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a brand new show, maybe with a guest, our first guest on here, our first wrestler, I should say. We've had guests on here before. Wally. Other people have joined us on the panel.
Have we?
Yeah, I think James has been up here before. There've been people up here on the panel with us talking wrestling. We'll be back in 2 weeks. In the meantime, make sure you check out the rest of the shows right here on the network. Starting tonight, Nonsensical Nonsense is back. Doors are open. Panels wide open. Everybody can join in and hang out and shoot the shit like we always do every Saturday night. Tomorrow, we got Unnecessary Roughness with Rick and I. And I'll go into a little bit more detail next week. Next week, we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday double shot with our 2 shows on Monday. Excuse me. Monday times 2 with guests. Tuesday, Wednesday, guests lined up. And then I think Thursday, Wally and Johnny will be talking animals or cars, and then I think Friday Wally's gonna be doing the new show on that he does where they just kind of sit around and talk shop. So, but we'll get in more detail about that later on. But yeah, check out the rest of the shows. Like, share, and subscribe. bio.link/nonsensical network. We're on all the social medias. The shows are live all the time on YouTube and our Facebook page, and you can also listen anytime you would like, wherever you listen to podcasts at. I am in the process of working on getting this week's shows up as we speak. So, till next time, for Cash's Corner, we're out. Really got to think of a closer. You do.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ring the bell. He's out.
Hit the button.
I'll see you fuckers tonight.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause you love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. And say, oh, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, it's so prestigious. Wave your